A game between two clubs that have bitter history together, not only off the pitch, but on the pitch as well. The past encounters between these two international clubs were quite entertaining and were filled with goals. Let us take a look at what exactly took place this time when these two clubs met, Wales being the red, and Belgium being the blue. Wales approached the game in a 5-4-1 shape, but for the most part we would rarely see them playing in this shape. Let's take a look at what the team looked to accomplish during build-up. During build-up, Wales would build up in a back three to shape what would see Williams, the right fullback, push into the midfield three, whilst Ampadu, one of the centre-backs, would play as the single pivot in the centre of the pitch. The other fullback, Thomas, would be seen playing as sort of a wing-back as he would be upfield for the most part. Wales were able to have sufficient time and space on the ball during build-up as Belgium did not look to press high in this game. This meant that Wales were able to find good passing options upfield. This was also reiterated by the fact that Belgium were not looking to press high during the game. Instead, they looked to close off the passing lanes in the midfield areas especially, and were at times good at this. However, things began to fall apart for Belgium when they began to drop deeper. Let me explain. Belgium dropping deeper encouraged Wales to push up even higher. This is where we then began to see Wales play long balls forward or be able to find really good space to attack out wide. Belgium were, however, occasionally good at winning the loose balls, especially in the midfield third. They would then look to exploit the space in behind Wales. This is how they were able to score the first goal. Upfield is where Wales were struggling to attack the Belgian 18-yard box. The evidence in this is the fact that the Welsh forward had fewer touches than the Belgian forward, even though Wales had more possession in the game. Wales would then play crosses into the box and passes into the box, but it would be only on rare occasion where they would be able to find joy in the Belgian 18-yard box. Wales were, however, able to make good runs in behind at times. Not only this, but they had a really good counter-press and initial press, especially early on in the game. This would cause Belgium a few issues in the game. Let us take a look at Belgium's approach and what exactly went right and wrong for them. Belgium approached the game in a 4-3-1 shape that would have both fullbacks overlap. As a result of this, during build-up, Belgium would mostly be seen building up in a 2-4 shape. Wales would press high, especially early on, and this would make it challenging at times for Belgium to build up. Hence, we would see the Belgian goalkeeper miscue some of his passes forward. Belgium did not look to have the lion's share of possession in this game. This was evident in the fact that Belgium would drop deep as the game progressed, allowing Wales to have the ball. Belgium would then look to attack on the counter, as this would allow them to exploit the space in behind Belgium, especially down the right-hand side where Wales would have Thomas playing as a winger for the most part, meaning he would not be able to recover in time, so Wales would have been Davis defending this area of the pitch. Belgium's wide player Doku would use his pace and dribbling skills to get passes Ben Davis, as he is not particularly fast on the pitch. This was an evident weak spot for Belgium to explore, as De Ketelado would also find himself drifting into this area of the pitch. The right fullbacks would also at times overlap or underlap in this area. This indicates that Belgium were planning on attacking this area of the pitch. The late runs into the half space made by Belgium were the game changers at times, as Wales found it challenging to defend these area of the pitch, especially when they were faced with a transition. Doku played a key role in Belgium's attacking approach, and here's why. He would be the player who would drop deep and use his dribbling skills as well as his pace to carry Belgium forward. This is how Belgium were able to get the ball upfield for most of the game. As the game progressed, however, Belgium began to sit deeper and deeper. Not only this, but they would also either have a poor counterpress, or they would not look to counterpress at all. This is how Wales were able to have so much possession. The game between Wales and Belgium was quite an entertaining game of football that had a couple of goals to enjoy. Wales were let down by their lack of attacking prowess when they looked to attack the 18-yard box of Belgium, whilst Belgium were not particularly let down by anything, but their lack of pressure when defending could have led the game to turn out differently for them. However, upfield, Belgium were able to well exploit Wales' high line and looked threatening on the counter. Wales, on the other hand, were good at bypassing Belgium's initial lines of press. Final score: Wales 2, Belgium 4.